What it is, YouTube, man. Big T Ward, I'm back at y'all with another video. Don't forget, man, to like, share, subscribe, comment, follow your boy. Also, if you want to drive a Highfield Trucking, which we do, make sure you scroll down and click the link. Let them know Big T Ward sent you, man. Alright, turn your notification bells on, man, so you know when I'm dropping any new content, man. Let's get it. Alright, man. I'm here today. I recently got a few comments, man, on the video I did a week or so ago. It was about Aurora Trucking, right? They're planning on putting these thousands of trucks on the road, you know, with this AI, you know, format and AI system and stuff like that. So I simply just said, you know, us in the trucking industry or people that have been driving a long time, you got to try to figure out something else to do, man. You just can't think about today. You got to think about tomorrow. So this comment right here, this boss said, you need to get off your seat and actually drive. You know what I mean? That was funny. They let me know he hadn't been watching none of my videos or anything like that. So to answer your question, my boy, I've been doing this like 15 years, man. And somebody else put another comment on, but I get that in a minute. But I've been driving 15 years, man. I got 15, my wife got 10 years. You know, we've had our own trucks, man. We pull containers, I pull tankers, you know, I haul stacks, you know, pretty much what you can name, I've done it, man. Except for heavy haul, haven't done that at all. But the point I was trying to make in that video, man, they were showing these trucks going down the road, dodging, you know, little stuff in the road, you know, obstacles in the road. If they simulated somebody, like they walking by, you know, how the truck can avoid them and not hit them. You know, that's all well and fine. But, you know, you got to put a lot of hours in that. And that thing is just not like a human. It doesn't think like a human brain. So you can't really simulate somebody walking out in the street. You know, you can't simulate a car, you know, pulling out in front of you and slowing down. You know what I'm saying? So the test, they would have to run, man. They would have to run like so many scenarios and try to figure out how that it can be prevented. You know what I'm saying? Which you can't, man. I don't really think, you know, they can make nothing, you know, that can simulate that fast. That's just like a blink of an eye type of deal. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you're a driver, you know, us drivers, man, you be riding down the road and people can hit brakes all at once, you know what I'm saying? Just stop and hit brakes, or they can try to get over and get in the lane, you know what I mean, just to get off on this exit. Like, you know, you got to do a lot of simulations on that, man, to see if that will happen, you know, for real, man. I mean, it's one thing talking about it, it's another thing just actually doing it, right? So even if they do, you know, get that advanced and they really, you know, buckle down and get somebody, you know, to really, you know, probably program that into one of them trucks and stuff like that and make that happen, hey, kudos to them. But still, the outcome would be you will be out of a job. I will be out of a job. My wife will be out of a job. You know what I'm saying? So the more they perfect this stuff, you know, the more and more probability you're going to be out of a job. You know what I'm saying? So it's a catch-22 to that. So with this AI stuff going on, yeah, you know, it's cool when it's benefiting you. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the job market, man, and, you know, people have been doing this for a long time, and I'm talking about like a lot of old drivers that are stuck in their ways. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them not, you know, they went, you know, older drivers were having a problem when they went to the electronic logs. You know what I'm saying? We were used to running paper logs, man. So I came from that era, you know, when they was running paper logs and stuff like that. So when they switched over to electronic logs, you know, them guys had a hard time adjusting. You know what I'm saying? And some of them, you know, didn't like that. You know, they still don't. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people still rather have paper. But, you know, they had to change with the times, you know what I mean? So when this coming, you got to change with the times, man. The only thing is you're not going to be in the truck driving. You can change with the times, but you're not going to be in the truck, you know, while this thing is driving, man. So that day and age is here. Yeah, like somebody said in another comment, this, you know, this is here already. This is happening. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's happening. Yeah, it's, you know, we're in that age where you see the trucks on the road and they got the electric trucks and whatever the case. So my question is, I think he asked what the question was. My question is, what you gonna do about it? That's my question to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, it's here. You know, it's not just fully integrated in everything, but it's here. So when it fully come, you know what I'm saying, what you got in mind? What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What you got to fall back on? What other skills you got to fall back on? You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be a lot of people, I think, problem. They're not going to have a whole lot of things to fall back on. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to have a whole lot of jobs to fall back to. So I made the comment about, hey, we got to go back to warehouse jobs, and we got to go back to this, that. And somebody said, hey, they taking over the warehouse jobs. You know what I mean? They got, automated forklifts. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even need a driver for the forklift. They knocking you out every little job, man. It's like they knocking everybody out of those jobs. So this AI thing, it's cool on one end, and on the other end it's effed up, man. It's fucked up on the other end. So, I would say, man, enjoy your job, man. Stack your bread while you can. You know what I'm saying? And put it towards something that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Or find a way to get, really get tech savvy. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a lot of it right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people got to figure out how to get tech savvy and really, crack down on the electronics and stuff like that. So, excuse me. But I think that's what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? That's my advice to people. Like, hey, yeah, you tech savvy. Now, I understand the older, before you say anything, before y'all jump all in the comment section, I know some of these older people, can't get real tech savvy. Especially these guys been driving 30 years and 40 years, and that's all they know. They've been in the truck since they were 18, or they started driving in the 60s or something like that. So, but for some of these newer drivers, you got less than a couple years, less than 5 years or something like that, you got a chance to just kind of jump on something, man, trying to get, tech savvy and learn a lot of things about technology, because that's the way the world is going, man. Everything is going that way. Everything is going digital, man. Even currency, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to that direction, you know what I'm saying? So I would say, man, to those that was commenting, look, bro, I don't claim to know everything. I'm not an expert. I'm not this, I'm not that, or whatever the case. I just look at what's in front of me, man. And I'm a guy I like to plan ahead. I like to plan ahead on different things. And when you get too comfortable somewhere, it's like, man, I'm straight. Then something happens like this. You know what I'm saying? Like this, AI stuff is coming and they trying to put this in the trucks. And the things about Aurora, they put them in regular trucks. You know what I'm saying? Like these electric trucks. So they just outfitting the trucks with cameras and sensors and all this kind of stuff to, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what they're doing. So to me, them doing that, it's like, man, y'all rather spend all this money on this instead of paying the driver. So y'all spend a lot of money on all these cameras, all these sensors. And let me know you got money. You just don't want to pay the driver to drive, And they talk about the human error part of it, you know what I'm saying? When you break down the video and you listen, they talk about human error, The computer don't make human errors, and the computer can't think and whatever, right? So when you say human error, humans get distracted, probably on their phone, this or that, whatever case, and true, they do. We do, get distracted and whatever. But, somebody did answer my question on here, and I said, well, when you pull up to the warehouse, there's nobody at the guard shack, which don't really have to be. They still use cameras now, A lot of places we go, they have a camera up there, and, hey, they'll talk to you on the speaker until you come in. Cool. But it's still a human person behind it. You feel what I'm saying? There ain't nobody physically there at the gate. But there's somebody watching you on the camera and can talk to you on the speaker and say, hey, come on in. So, that's going to be the thing, you know what I'm saying? And now they start them off with short distance, right? They supposed to have because I think Aurora's in the Dallas, Texas area, stuff like that. So they're gonna have the trucks going from Houston to Dallas. You know what I mean? They're gonna test them out. Basically, that's their testing ground to see how the truck do from Houston to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Probably like a 3-hour drive or something like that. So they're trying to see how the trucks respond, what they do, and you know, stuff like that. So I get it. You know what I mean? They're gonna test it out and see what's what or whatever. You know, and try to, you know, be able to hatch it before anything just catastrophic happens. So I understand. But, you know, a lot of people were agreeing with me like, hey, man, I feel you. I understand, you know, what we're going to do and whatever. So my thing is, man, got to get with the times. So you got to start thinking like them. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, I'm talking about like the manufacturers and the people that's, you know, pushing this stuff out there. You got to put yourself in their shoes. You know, it's money, it's profit for them. You know, they're gonna, you know, sell a service to the, you know, whoever the highest bidder is and stuff like that. So it's more money in their pockets for that. But like I said before, they're spending more money on this type of equipment, man, and just instead of paying the driver, man. Just imagine you've been there 20 years and all of a sudden you get knocked out by a screen in the truck. Literally, man, you get knocked out by a screen that's in the truck, man. You know, they don't even need you no more. And you've been there, and I've seen it happen, man. I've seen people work jobs and just jobs don't care about you. You know what I mean? A lot of people put faith in their jobs and they get up and they go to work every day. They bust their ass every day and go to work, and one day you just come in and it's all taken away. So I would say, man, don't put all your faith in jobs and so put your faith in yourself. You know, invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, because these people don't care about you on these jobs, man. You know, trust me. You know, especially in this trucking game, man. They don't care about you like that. You know, and you got to understand, it's a business. So you can get replaced. They can replace you with something else. Replace you with another person. Now they're replacing us with computers. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's coming to, man. But I want to come on here, man, and kind of, you know, clear up a few comments and elaborate on some comments that were made on those videos and stuff like that. So, no, I don't claim to be this person to know everything or this or that. And what is my question? You know, actually, my question is like, hey, driver, what are you going to do when that time comes? You know, when it's time for you to get your butt out the seat. You know, what you going to do? You know what I mean? Let me know in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all got planned. You know what I'm saying? You know, you ain't got to give me your life story. Just let me know what you're planning on do, man, when this come around. You know, do you have something in mind? You know, what you planning on doing? You know what I'm saying? You know, feel free to share in the comment section, man. Let me know. And I love to hear, man. I like trying to get back to people that read my comments. I like to respond. You know what I'm saying? When I can, I respond to you. You know, with no big deal, man. I like comments, man. From all shape, form, fashion, whatever it is. Hey, man, send them over. I'll read them. Go from there. See what it is. You know, it is what it is, man. It's the internet, so everybody ain't gonna like you. It's what it is, man. But till then, man, you know, make sure you like my shit, comment, and subscribe. And fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy, man. It's your boy, Big T Wolf, man, and I'm out of here.
Beats by Too Real.